Largely wandering around. I've had a series of pre-arranged meetings though, and more this afternoon. So they are with distributors we have for the product around the world, and some boat building manufacturers that we supply. The main challenges for the coating industry are legislative based. Within the Antifoul industry, there are very strict guidelines on what biocides are allowed, the level of biocide you can use in any particular product, and the legislators are very keen, and arguably rightly, for paint companies such as ours to be as eco-friendly as we can be. So the levels are being reduced of how much biocide you can put in a paint, and also your choice of biocide is being restricted. So that's the challenge that all the paint companies are dealing with, well, in terms of anti-fouling. The problem there is obviously at the other end of the scale you've got the clients who obviously want their anti-foul to be getting better and better and better each year. So it makes it tough. No, not really, actually. No, sorry, that's a rubbish answer. But no. What most companies are working on is their biocide delivery system, because if you can only have a little bit of biocide in your paint, you've got to make sure you're making best use of that biocide. So that is where most of the development is going. And I was just going to say, and then there are other companies who are looking at completely biocide free and so eco-sound systems, but again that has their own problems. You know, if you're not actively deterring the fouling, how are you going to keep it away? You know, you can just make a coating that's slippy, so hopefully it doesn't attach, or it attaches only loosely in the first place. Well, it's very difficult to do, and not too effective on a boat such as a super yacht that might spend a lot of its time stationary. Okay, on a super tanker sailing around the world all the time, you've got flow. Super yachts, that's not the case. So that technology is tricky. There are new systems which are just very hard, so you can scrub them. Well, okay, but that's an expensive, time-consuming process that you're then stuck to having to repeat on a weekly, monthly basis. So still, there isn't a non-biocide led solution that suits most super yachts, or not yet. So, and I'm not sure there ever will be. We just have to hope that the legislators can keep an eye on the big picture and understand that we need effective anti-fouls. We can't have ships taking invasive species from one part of the world to another. We need effective anti-foul. You know, you don't want ships covered in barnacles and then using more fuel, and that's creating more eco damage. So we just hope that they would legislate us, blindly.